weekend, but still going to be extremely hot. Not a lot of relief in sight. That excessive heat warning right now has been extended through Saturday. We'll see what happens Sunday and Monday. It could get extended further if temperatures stay up like this, with morning lows bringing little relief as well in the 80s and 90s.
Checking tomorrow for you. This work of art hits the auction block. This piece is believed to be an original Jackson Pollock painting, and it was found in a home in Sun City, of all places. This is new video of a public viewing held tonight. As for tomorrow's auction, it'll be held at 11 at J. Levine in Scottsdale, and experts think this painting could go for between $10 and $15 million.
A showdown to remember, the battle with a feisty gator and what Wranglers ended up doing with it.
A whole new experience at Golfland Sunsplash with 30 rides and attractions for every age. From the Lazy River to Double Dare, Thunder Falls, and much more. All for just $21.99 plus tax. Golfland Sunsplash in Mesa. Online at golfland.com.
Laughlin, Nevada packs big excitement into a small town with A-list entertainment and events featuring top recording artists, Laugh Out Loud comedians, tribute shows that'll have you singing along, and citywide celebrations. Now getting to Laughlin is even easier with daily flights from Phoenix. Plan your trip today.
I was dreaming of bigger things and want to leave my old life behind.
Freedom is never far away. Take one drive in the most awarded and best-selling SUV brand and discover that the world is your backyard. Hurry in for great deals.
Gels have laser-drilled holes. They release medicine fast for fast pain relief. Tylenol.
Wonder can't be contained.
Manufacturers Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram have partnered to bring you the Great American Auto Event.
A positive way for us all to operate. It'll make us all feel better. I also want to put this to you that we were just designated by Walnut Hub, a renowned survey group, but nevertheless as the 13th happiest city in the country. And I think that has something to say about exactly what we're trying to do here. We can keep each other happy, and frankly, we can extend that across the valley and across the state, and that's certainly what our intent is. I now remind people, and I will remind people now of maybe the golden rule, but nevertheless, when I tell them of that statistic, we have an obligation to work ourselves up the ranks, so just stay happy and make everybody else happy too. Now, we don't have to walk around like idiots or anything, but but nevertheless, in a positive mood and working to advance ourselves all together and together as a community, as Scottsdalians when you're Scottsdalians, and as Americans as we're Americans. And I think that's a positive reflection that I'd like to leave with you today. So thanks very much for being here. It's really just a wonderful time, I think, really to celebrate. And with no direct sunlight, even at this time in the morning, I think we were blessed to begin with. I do have a proclamation that I will read as well, though. And this is just for the record, for the official record, and presented to Dr. Campbell. And, I do remember that meeting well, Dr. Campbell, and I think it was inspiring, and I thank you very much for bringing that to us, and Reverend Pulse as well. But anyway, this proclamation reads, and at this point in time I will break out my eyes. The proclamation reads, whereas the Golden Rule proclaims that we should treat each other the way we would like to be treated, and whereas through application of the Golden Rule, we work to eliminate hate and intolerance and embrace the inclusion of all people, cultures, and faiths. And whereas living the Golden Rule, we will have a powerful positive effect on individuals we meet and the society in which we live. And whereas practicing and teaching through example will help us to achieve the goals associated with the Golden Rule City and to express our values, kindness, generosity, openness, and courtesy. And whereas be it further resolved that as individuals and as a community, we aspire to reduce or eliminate prejudice and hate and to increase kindness and civility in our city and beyond. Therefore, I, Jim Lane, the mayor of the city of Scottsdale, do proclaim the city of Scottsdale Golden Rule City and urge all our citizens to embrace the Golden Rule as a fundamental aspect of our community and to treat others as they would like to be treated. In witness hereof, I set my hand and affix the official seal of the office of the mayor of the city of Scottsdale, Arizona. So that is our official proclamation, and we are officially launched.
and
What?
that was just delaying, and they need. Sometimes you got to rip the Band-Aid off, and I guess that was kind of the approach that they were looking at. I mean, the fact that they traded Smitty right after, you understand, like they were making sure that they kind of got rid of the things that were in the past and going forward.
I have a feeling this isn't the last you've seen of Shane Doan with the Coyote organization. Expect him to probably be with them sometime down the road. The Phoenix Suns getting ready for the NBA draft on Thursday, bringing in guys like Brooks from Oregon and Josh Hart from Nova. These are kind of some guys that might be late first, early second round gems, guys you can really bring off the bench and fill out your roster with. But the prizes in the draft on Thursday include guys like Lonzo Ball and Josh Jackson.
Decision from the Supreme Court over a rock band with a name that, well, some people would think is offensive, controversial, disparaging. But the thing is, this opens up a whole new world for the Redskins, for all sorts of names that the government found objectionable. And we're going to have the person who really challenged this and won against the government when we come back.
Go to On Demand, select TV, then